Hello, my dear kids. Welcome back to another video with Miss Laura. How are you today? I feel amazing. Today is another beautiful day, and we have another interesting class, okay, in religion. Yes, that's right. But before to start, let me tell you some clues, and you are going to guess what is going to be our topic for today, okay? So our topic for today is going to be about something that Jesus gave us to follow, okay? Jesus wanted us to follow that sequence that he would like for us to respect, obey, and follow, okay? So let's take a look what is going to be our topic for today. Here we go. As you can see, our topic for today is Jesus' commandment to love as he loved. Okay? Here we go. You know, right? Jesus was always sharing the love of God with everyone, right? One day he was talking to his disciples because he knew, okay, he knew that that day was coming, okay, when he would return to heaven. Yes, that's right. Jesus was trying to prepare his disciples, okay, for that day when he will no longer be with them, okay? He wanted to leave the disciples with something that will help them to live in such a way that other people will see them and know that they were their disciple, no? That they were his disciples. And you are asking to you maybe, right? Miss, but what is a disciple, right? So a disciple is a person who follows, no? Who follows what Jesus said, no? Is a follower of Jesus. For example, it says here, then he said to them all, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. You can find this in Luke, okay? So that is a disciple, the follower of Jesus, okay? Jesus told his disciples, no? Jesus told his disciples, I will be with you only a little while longer when you will look for me, but you won't find me because you cannot go where I am going. Remember that Jesus supposed to return to heaven. Yes, that's right. But his disciples obviously couldn't go with him. I give you a new commandment. You must love, no, you must love each other just as I have loved you. If you love each other, everyone will know that you are my disciples. You see? So all the time, Jesus wanted us, no, to love everyone. Okay, everyone. Yes, that's right. And what is an example of that love? Do you remember that parable? Yes, we saw this parable before. Okay, it says, look, Jesus wanted people to love one another, just like the story he told of a man who was very kind and gentle. He lived in the same country as the Israelites, but he was a Samaritan. Do you remember that parable? Yes, right? So in all the moments, Jesus wanted for us to love everybody, okay? Not just to say, oh, I love you, but I don't love you, okay? So not something like that, okay? So Jesus wanted for us to love each other, okay? We must love, no? We must love each other just as he has loved us, okay? So let's take a look about this parable that we saw before. The Samaritans and Israelites didn't like each other very much, as you can see in the picture, right? even though they live right next to each other. So they didn't like each other, okay? They didn't like each other, but they were living, okay? So they live right next to each other. Here we have. One day, an Israelite was traveling on a road, and what happened? Some robbers attacked him and hurt him and took his clothes. They left him laying by the side of the road, and he was hurt so bad that could not move. No, so bad that he could not move. Look at him. So he was attacked by the robbers, and he couldn't move because he was on the land, right? He was there, no? Soon after that happened, a Jewish priest came by and saw the man. This Jewish priest, no, this Jewish priest saw the man. But what happened? The priest walked by. So he walked by on the other side of the road, and he didn't help the poor man, okay, that was attacked. Another Jewish man who worked in the temple, this Jewish man who worked in the temple came by. He also saw the injured man, you see, he also saw the injured man, but he didn't help the man either, and walked by, the same as the other one, and walked by on the other side of the road, okay? So these two men sure did not have the love. They didn't have the love of Jesus in their heart. Or did they? Did they have? Did they have that love that Jesus said to us with that commandment to love as he loved? Not really, right? Yes, that's right. Then a Samaritan man came along. Remember, the Jews and the Samaritans did not get along. But when the Samaritans saw the man that was hurt, laying on the road, he felt sorry. He felt sorry for him. Because remember, no? The Jews and the Israelites didn't like each other, right? They didn't like. But look at this man, okay, this Samaritan. He felt sorry for him. He took care of the man's wounds, no? He took care of the man's wounds, sus heridas, no? And put clothes on him. Good action, right? Then the Samaritan put him on his donkey, on his own donkey, and took the man to an inn, no? A una posada, and cared for him until the next day. When the Samaritan had to leave, he gave money to the innkeeper, not the person who owns this inn, and told him to take care of the man. So he paid, no? He paid for the man to stay in this inn. He even told him that when he returned, if he owned him anything else for the care of the man, that he will pay him, no? He even told him that when he returned, if he owned him anything else for the care of the man, that he would pay him. The Samaritan had God's love in his heart and was not like the other two who just walked by because they didn't care about the injured man. So you see, okay? So remember, no, we have to remember something really important here, no? We have to remember. Yes, me, what are we going to remember here? Okay? So do you know, right? Do you know that this is what we are supposed to do, right? We are supposed to love one another and help each other when we have needs. When somebody needs you, you have to help that person, okay? Remember that Jesus commandment, the commandment of Jesus is to love as he loved, We have to love everyone with no exceptions, okay? Sometimes it is hard, I know. Sometimes it is hard to love someone that behaves really bad with you, right? When somebody's mean to us, no? But even that person behaves really bad with you, we have to show that love, no? As the commandment that Jesus gave us, we have to show that love that he showed to us, no? That he loved. He wanted to show that love with everyone, with his disciple, the people who follow him, with everyone, okay? Remember, we love one another because God loved us, okay? And maybe we can have the an opportunity to teach, no? Somebody else, someone else, the love of Jesus, right? Just by the way we behave, no? If you have the opportunity to help somebody, do it. Do it. Just do it. Because it's what you feel from your heart, okay? So that's what we need to remember, okay? We need to remember that God loved us. Yes, that's right, okay? And here we have something. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another as I have loved you, that you also love one another. Okay, so that is the commandment of Jesus, right? To love as he loved. Okay, so we need to love each and each other. So that was the class about. I hope you love this class about the Jesus commandment. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.